Before we get started, I want you to ground yourself. Close your eyes, take a few deep breaths. Feel the wind inside you with every breath you take. Let the wind fill your lungs with life and love. With every exhale, distribute the energy into your body and declutter your mind from anything that blocks creativity. Feel yourself anchored to the earth through the soles of your feet, like roots of a tree. Simply breathe in and out, feel present in the moment, feel the connection between yourself and the earth. Imagine that you are connected to everything, like elements are connected to all of us. Feel the air, the wind, the fire, and the water spread over you. Gain the power of the elements. Feel them running through you, ready to release on the page. You are ready to begin. Use the art book provided to draw, sketch, paint, and release the energy and connection you feel through the music, the sounds, and the story. Let your imagination be your guide and your pencil the anchor. Turn to Shinami pages. Place in front of you the blue, black, and green colouring pencils provided. Pick up a pencil in your hand. Feel the connection of your fingers on the pencil. Sketch, draw, and colour the pages provided as you listen. Imagine a parchment scroll. A drop of ink drips onto the paper. The drop of ink grows to the shape of a man. His muscles ripple like the waves in the ocean. The flowing water turns dark. Around him forms a circle. Picture dark black fluids, waves, and white foam on a calm shore. The man stands in the ocean. His body fades into the water. The water turns darker and darker. You are falling away, the shore getting darker. You feel yourself drifting into the abyss. Everything is dark. Please turn over the paper to Hidogami. Place in front of you the yellow, orange, and red colouring pencils provided. Close your eyes. Feel the warmth on your skin. You see a bonfire, the flames bright and alive. Let it fill you. Draw energy from the flames. Open yourself to the warmth. Imagine all the things that stop your creativity as a dark black boulder weighing you down. You lift this boulder, you surrender it to the fire. You feel the warmth enter your body. Connect with this energy. Feel how your body radiates heat. Let this pulse through your every cell. Open your eyes. Use the yellow, red, and orange colouring pencils provided. You imagine a man's figure. Colours run through his form. Yellow, red, and orange. Feel the heat from the colours. Let them inspire you. Let the colours flow through your fingers, out from the pencils and onto the paper. Keep colouring. Turn over the picture, start afresh. Listen to the flames. Use any pencil you desire. Close your eyes and imagine all your anxiety, any barrier that stops your creativity. Let your fingers' energy transform these feelings into images. Keep drawing, letting these anxieties leave you and onto the paper. Open your eyes. Take the red, yellow, and orange pencil provided. Colour over the pictures and anxieties, letting the fire take over and burn them away, turning them to dust. Please turn over to the next set of pictures of Ninja. Place all the coloured pencils you have in front of you. Place the palm of your hands on anything solid. Close your eyes and imagine earth underneath your hands. Feel the earth absorbing anything that blocks your creativity. Any negative feelings or worries of self-worth slowly fading away. Feel the grounding power of the earth. Visualize the 4 energy centers like mouths absorbing the negative energy dispelled from you. Open your eyes. Feel the pencils with your fingertips. Feel the power from the colors they provide. Select a pencil and color that gives you power. Put pencil to paper. Start to draw, color and sketch or paint, letting the earth's energy run through you. Let the inspiration form from the flow of your hand. Choose a picture from the ninja images. Visualize a surge of colors. From the colors, the figure of a beautiful, curvy woman emerges. Her body an array of swirls and patterns, her hair multicolored and flowing, changing into an array of colors, the ink moving, accentuating her curves. Listen to the music. Let her spirit motivate your fingers' moments, every stroke inspired by the colors and the energy from the earth. Choose any page. Run your fingertips over the colored pencil. Feel the stimulation of the touch. Pick any color that scares or draws power from you. Close your eyes. Visualize any memory where you lacked motivation, self-confidence and creativity. Guide the pencil, drawing freely, letting the memory cast away onto the paper. Visualize earth, containing all the collective memories of every part of your self-doubt. Open your eyes. Draw your hands over the remaining pencils and pick up a colour that inspires you. Colour over your last picture. Try to symbolise your strength. Let the power of the Earth Goddess inspire you. Part 2. Now that you've cast aside any blocks of creativity and drawn inspiration from the elements fire, water and earth, listen to the music and the story that follows. Choose any of the pictures within the art book to draw, sketch, paint or free write, letting the story and the music be your guide and inspiration. A parchment scroll. A drop of ink drips onto the paper. The drop of ink grows. The shape of Hidegami is formed, his muscles rippling, fire in a circle around him. A burst of colour from him changes the background to a black smoke, forming mountains ablaze behind him. The flames surrounding him turn into yellow, red and orange, alight and flowing. A symbol for fire is formed from the flames beside him. The black ink flows. Next to him on the scroll, a new picture is formed from the fresh ink, the shape of Shinami, with a blue ink water circle surrounding him. Dark blue and black waves coming from his form, flowing with white foam. A symbol of water is formed from the water. A burst of colours next to him forms the figure of a beautiful curvy woman. Her body a burst of swirls and patterns and colours. Her hair multicoloured and flowing, changing into an array of colours, the ink moving, accentuating her curves. The ink begins to thin out and change to black, forming the shape of two lovers, Hidegami and Ningyo, entangled in the throes of passion. The black ink moves and twirls as their forms entwine, exploring each other. Hidegami enters her. The ink bursts into an explosion of fire, patterns and colour as they climax together, their shapes no longer visible. From the colours, flowers, butterflies and trees grow, and the ground is formed. From the ground, an island arises with Hidegami and Ningyo on top, kissing and holding each other in a loving embrace. Both their forms an array of dark green grass, yellow sand have formed from the nature around them. Their island transforms into a pink and purple lotus flower, lifting them up. They both lie in an embrace on the bloom of their budding love, their forms turning to pink and purple with the light of the lotus shining within them. Hidegami's heart no longer white, but a yellow light now burning within. He once more enters her. A light between her thighs rages and radiates from her, electrifying her body. They rise from the flower and further from the water that surrounds them. All at once, the water ink around their island turns dark and stormy. In the water, Shinami is formed. His tsunami of rage crashes down on Hidegami and Ningyo. The flower crumbles beneath them, the piercing bright light now extinguished by the water. The dark blue water ink flows from the picture. Next to them on the scroll, the ink turns into dark black water dragons. Red ink drips next to this to form red and orange fire dragons. Hidegami's ablaze red dragons blast fire. Shinigami's flowing blue dragons blast water. From this, a volcano is formed.
Part 3. For this assignment, only Part 1 and 2 of this exercise and art book is available. I hope this metaphorical interpretation of my game in interactive prose helped you focus, relax and create some great art, like some of the most amazing art that inspired my original game. Thank you for listening.